spells go away every time we refresh the page, and it bums me out. What can we do about it without having a back end of any kind? If only there was some way to store, for a website to store some data on your computer every time. Thankfully, websites do not have access to your local file system. They can't just start reading and writing files. Not that anyone would abuse that. But there is a mechanism in browsers for doing that. There's several, actually. You know, cookies. So that's a way for a website to store a tiny little piece of information on there. It can store a more organized piece of data on your machine through something called local storage. Anybody ever used it before? Cool. It's good stuff. Let me clear mine out real quick. Don't look, kids. Okay, I have some totally empty local storage here now. And you see it's some sort of object with no length. And I can store stuff in it. localStorage.setItem. It's basically a key value store. So local storage set item breakfast. What did you have for breakfast today? Let's see. The other Kyle, not the one in the front row. You're 9,000, so 8,000. Kyle 8,000. Say again?
I didn't eat anything.
What'd you have for lunch?
Croissant.
Ah, le petit croissant. Le petit croissant. Mais oui. Okay. So now I can say local storage, get item, breakfast, even though it was lunch. Le petit croissant. Mais oui. Cool. So let's see. Meals. What'd you have for breakfast, Lakshmi? Did you have breakfast? Cereal? What kind of cereal? Oh, yeah. Cocoa Puffs. There is in the word. That doesn't mean the cereal does, but I'm pretty sure there is, yeah. Lunch? Okay, good. Good to know. Wouldn't want to be inaccurate. Tallulah, what'd you have for lunch? Ooh. Teriyaki, right? Not an I. I mean an I. Teriyaki chicken. I kid you not. I have some friends named Yaki who named their daughter Tara. And they swear they didn't think of it first. Dinner. What's cooking tonight, Kendall? Chinese food. Probably gonna order it.
Probably.
I like my trailing comma. Sorry. Probably. All right. Let's save that. Local storage. Set item. Meals. Meals. Cool. Local storage. Get item. I think I get how this works. Meals. The string object. Wah, wah. Yep, local storage will only store strings. So for anything else, it will call toString on it. And for an object, that's the string, square bracket, object, capital O, object, square bracket, end quote. which is precisely this useful. Note for the recording. I am holding up nothing. Okay. What can we do about this? Yeah.
Turn the whole thing into a very nicely compartmentalized string.
Turn the whole thing into a very nicely formatted string. Cool. Yeah.
Can you override the two-string method?
You can override the two-string method, but that's a lot of work. How about, anybody heard of JSON?
Yes.
What's JSON? It's a nicely formatted string, right? So JSON stands for what? Anybody know? JavaScript something something, yes. JavaScript object notation. So it is more or less the same syntax we use to create an object. It does have some restrictions that JavaScript does not, however. You can't have the trailing commas, and you must quote your keys, and you must use double quotes. Otherwise, it's basically the same syntax as creating a JavaScript object. Arrays work too. Excuse me. And we can use JSON.stringify on an object to get a JSON string. So let's say str equals JSON.stringify meals. There we go. It's that object as a JSON string. So let's save that. So local storage set item meals, and we'll save that string. Then let's get that back. Str from storage equals local storage dot get item meals. There we go. There's the string. Now how do we turn that string back into an object? Destringify is a very nice idea. That is not what they named it. JSON.parse. It does make sense. JSON stringify, JSON parse. And now we have our object back. Other nice things to know. You can inspect this stuff in the application tab in your DevTools. You can see your local storage. Local storage is scoped by the domain, so there's no risk of other websites reading local storage that was put there by other websites. It is always scoped by the website. You can remove things with local storage dot remove item. No more petit croissant. Mais non. You can clear the whole thing. And yeah, you can look at other stuff here. You can look at cookies and all the other business that websites might try to store locally. So armed with that information, we should be able to persist our data across page refreshes, shouldn't we? Cool.